So the type of care that we provide here in the office is called zone therapy. Zone therapy is a little different than traditional chiropractic care in the sense that we are taking care of zones in the brain that correspond to your health. So if you want to come a little closer, I can show you these charts that are right behind you. Inside the brain, there are 6 basic zones of function. There's a zone in the brain that controls your glandular system, which includes all of the glands of the body like your thyroid gland, your thymus, your adrenal glands, your reproductive system. There's a zone in the brain that's responsible for your eliminative system, and it controls all of the parts of your body that help you get rid of toxins like your lungs, your kidneys, your bowel, and your bladder. There's a zone that actually regulates the entire nervous system, one that controls digestion and assimilation, one that controls all the muscles in your body, and one that controls your circulation, including your heart and your blood vessels. Now, the important thing to remember for a chiropractor that practices zone healing, all of these zones, when they're in perfect balance, means that you're absolutely healthy. If one or more of these zones comes out of balance or becomes sluggish, then that can actually make you unhealthy. So example, imagine if your eliminative zone was under stress and not working 100%. Those organs control your lungs and your bowels. So we may see someone that comes in with chronic lung problems, or maybe they're constipated, or they've got kidney issues. Their body's not eliminating toxins the right way. And if that happens for a long period of time, eventually it can make you sick, right? Or if someone has the muscular zone is out of balance, then they may show signs of muscle tension, weakness, maybe their balance could be off. So whatever these symptoms are, we're not really so much concerned with the symptoms that you're feeling, but what zone is out of balance that we need to address so that you can have total health again. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So the way that we determine in zone therapy which zone we need to address is that there are 6 specific spots in the base of the skull that correspond to the zones. We palpate those zones or feel those zones in patients, and whatever zone ends up being tender, that's the zone that tells us we need to be able to address that day, and that's what we're going to do now, okay? So why don't you come onto the table, and you're going to lay face down for me. Good. Well, let your hands just relax down on the table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feel 6 spots on the base of your skull, and I want you to tell me which one of those spots feels the most tender or stands out the more, okay? Stands out the most. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Between 4 and 6? Number 4 and number 6, or 4 through 6?
4 through 6.
So if I do number 4, number 5, and number 6, those are tender? Okay, is there any one of those 3 that feels the most tender?
Probably 6.
Probably number, like 6 is a little bit more right through there, right? 6 is actually your circulation zone. So that zone controls your blood vessels, your heart function. It also controls like your strength. Your lymphatic drainage is connected to that as well. So what I'm going to do now, based on what I found here, is I'm going to adjust 4 specific spots in your spine to help to turn that zone back on, okay? So the circulation zone, the first place that we adjust is T2. And what I'll do is just take a contact and adjust you right there. Good. Come also down to T10. Good. We come down to L1, which is right here. You're going to feel a little pressure. Good. And then we also adjust right at the base of the neck at C6. Good job. So we want to stimulate those segments of the cord even more. So I'm going to take this little electric adjusting instrument. It just makes a little light tapping noise. And we're going to put some more stimulus into those levels. So T2, T10, right at L1, right here at the base of your neck at C6. So far so good? Awesome. push on this spot. How's it feel now?
Not tender.
Not tender at all. It's gone, right? Okay, that zone's completely clear, man. You're 100% healthy.